India is a land of wonders, but some places are so dangerous, even the bravest think twice. I've faced some of the most hostile environments on this planet, pushed my body and mind to the absolute limit, but even I know that some challenges are best approached with extreme caution or not at all. This incredible country with its vibrant cultures and breathtaking landscapes also hides corners where nature is raw and unforgiving, and human conflict adds another layer of peril. These aren't your typical tourist spots. They are places that test the very essence of survival. From deadly deserts to volatile conflict zones, here are the top 10 most dangerous places in India you should never visit alone. We're going to journey from the infamous ravines once ruled by bandits to treacherous mountain passes that cling to the sides of cliffs. We'll explore regions where getting lost means you're on your own, and where the line between adventure and life-threatening danger is razor-thin. This isn't about scaring you off. It's about respecting the power of the wild and understanding the risks. So buckle up. We're about to embark on a countdown through India's most hazardous territories. Each one presents a unique set of challenges, from extreme weather and deadly wildlife to the unpredictable nature of man. This is a test of nerve, a lesson in survival, and a stark reminder that some parts of our world demand the utmost respect. Let's get into it. Our journey begins in the Chambal Valley, a name that echoes through Indian history with tales of fear and rebellion. For decades, these labyrinthine ravines were the stronghold of dacoits or bandits. Legends like Phulan Devi ruled this rugged terrain, a maze of gullies and thorny scrubland that provided perfect cover. The landscape itself is an adversary, carved by the Chambal River into a network of natural fortresses. Getting lost in here is easy. Getting out is the real challenge. The ground is treacherous, and every corner could hide a potential threat. While the era of the great dacoits has largely passed, the ghost of that danger still lingers. In the more remote pockets of the valley, the arm of the law is short, and criminal networks still operate in the shadows. It's a place where trust is a rare commodity, and outsiders are viewed with suspicion. For an unprepared traveler, wandering off the beaten path could mean stumbling into a situation where there's no help, no signal, and no easy way back. This is a place where the history is as wild as the land itself. Next, we head deep into the forests of central India, to the Bastar region in Chhattisgarh. On the surface, it's a place of incredible natural beauty, home to ancient tribes and dense, pristine jungles. But beneath this serene canopy lies a volatile and long-running conflict. This is the heart of the Naxalite Maoist insurgency, a red corridor where armed clashes between rebels and government forces are a grim reality. It's a conflict zone where the front line is invisible, shifting through the trees and villages. For outsiders, especially government workers, journalists, and even unsuspecting tourists, Bastar is exceptionally risky. The threat of being caught in crossfire, encountering improvised explosive devices, or being mistaken for an enemy by either side is very real. Movement is restricted, and infrastructure is often targeted, making travel unpredictable and dangerous. It's a stark reminder that sometimes the greatest danger isn't from the wild, but from the conflicts that humans wage within it. Survival here isn't just about finding food and water. It's about navigating a complex and deadly human landscape. Forget wildlife and conflict for a moment. Our number 8 spot is a pure adrenaline-fueled battle against gravity. I'm talking about the Killar-Kishtwar Road in Himachal Pradesh. This isn't a road. It's a terrifying ledge carved into the side of a mountain. It's consistently ranked among the most dangerous roads on the planet, and for good reason. For miles, you're driving on a narrow, unstable gravel track with a sheer 1,000-foot drop on one side and a menacing rock face on the other. There are no guardrails, no second chances. One wrong move, one moment of lost concentration, and it's all over. The road is barely wide enough for a single vehicle, making passing another car a heart-stopping maneuver. Add to that the constant threat of landslides and rockfalls, which can block the path or send you plummeting into the abyss below. In bad weather, visibility can drop to zero, turning this already perilous journey into a blind gamble. This is a true test of a driver's skill and nerve. This road doesn't forgive mistakes. Now we go underground, into the bowels of the earth. In Meghalaya lies the Siju cave, one of India's longest and most mysterious cave systems. Known locally as the Bat Cave, it's a world of absolute darkness. Once you leave the daylight behind, you are completely at the mercy of your headlamp. The passages twist and turn, some wide as cathedrals, others so narrow you have to squeeze through. It's a subterranean maze that could easily disorient and trap even an experienced caver. The dangers here are numerous. The cave system contains a river, and a sudden downpour on the surface can cause flash floods, turning a dry passage into a raging torrent with frightening speed. Getting lost is a constant risk. One wrong turn could lead you into an unexplored section from which you might never return. And let's not forget the inhabitants. Thousands upon thousands of bats, whose presence you can feel and smell long before you see them. It's a claustrophobic, disorienting environment where your senses are put to the ultimate test. From the depths of the earth, we now climb to one of its coldest inhabited places. Welcome to Dras in the Kargil district of Ladakh, often called the Gateway to Ladakh. This town holds the chilling title of the second coldest inhabited place on Earth. Temperatures in winter regularly plummet to -45 degrees Celsius, and sometimes even lower. At these temperatures, survival is a minute-by-minute struggle. Frostbite can set in within minutes on exposed skin, and hypothermia is a constant lethal threat. But the extreme cold is only part of the danger. The region is prone to heavy snowfall and terrifying avalanches that can bury roads and settlements in an instant. Its strategic location adds another layer of risk. Dras is situated very close to the line of control, the de facto border between India and Pakistan. This was a key battleground during the 1999 Kargil War, and the military presence is heavy. The proximity to a volatile border means the area can become a conflict zone with little warning. It's a place where both nature and geopolitics are at their most extreme. Our next destination is a place so dangerous, it's illegal to even try to go there. The Nicobar Islands, particularly North Sentinel Island, are a world apart. These islands in the Bay of Bengal are incredibly remote, but the primary danger isn't from the environment, it's from the people. The Sentinelese tribe has lived in complete isolation for thousands of years, rejecting all contact with the outside world. They are one of the last uncontacted peoples on the planet, and they defend their isolation fiercely. Any attempt to land on their island is met with hostility. They are known to attack visitors with bows, arrows, and spears. The Indian government has declared it illegal to go within 5 nautical miles of the island, both to protect the tribe from modern diseases and to protect outsiders from the tribe's aggression. This isn't a place for adventure. It's a living anthropological exclusion zone. The message from the Sentinelese is clear and has been for centuries. Stay away. It's a warning that must be respected. So we return to the mountains, to the Gurez Valley in Kashmir. Honestly, this is, without a doubt, one of the most stunningly beautiful places I've ever seen. With its lush meadows, the roaring river, and those traditional log houses, it really looks like a paradise on earth. But, you know, this paradise sits on a knife's edge. The valley is located right on the line of control, which is the heavily militarized border that separates Indian and Pakistani-administered Kashmir. The beauty here, it's kind of deceptive, masking a constant underlying tension. The risks are immense. This is an active conflict zone, with frequent cross-border shelling and firefights. The heavy military presence means movement is, well, severely restricted, and you actually need permits to even enter the area. The threat of unexploded ordnance and landmines in certain spots is very real. For a traveler, being in the wrong place at the wrong time could have fatal consequences. It's a place of breathtaking beauty and heartbreaking conflict, where the sound of the river is often drowned out by the echoes of artillery. Now for a complete change of scenery. We're heading to the Great Indian Desert, the Thar Desert in Rajasthan. This is a vast expanse of rolling sand dunes and scorching heat. It's a classic survival environment where the elements are your biggest enemy. During the day, temperatures can soar above 50 degrees Celsius. Without shelter and adequate water, dehydration and heat stroke can take hold with deadly speed. Your body loses water at an alarming rate, and finding a source is next to impossible. The desert is also home to its share of dangerous wildlife. This is the territory of venomous creatures like the saw-scaled viper and the Indian cobra, snakes you do not want to stumble upon. But the greatest danger is the sheer vastness of it all. It's incredibly easy to get disoriented and lost. One dune looks much like the next, and if your navigation fails, you could wander for days. Out here, there are no roads, no people, and no help. You are completely on your own, battling the sun, the sand, and your own will to survive. For our penultimate spot, we travel to the remote and rugged borderlands of northeast India. States like Nagaland, Manipur, and Assam share borders with countries like Myanmar and Bangladesh. This region is a complex mosaic of ethnic groups, many with their own aspirations for autonomy, leading to decades of insurgency and armed conflict. Various militant groups operate out of the dense jungles and hilly terrain, often clashing with each other and with Indian security forces. It is a region of immense natural beauty, but also of deep-seated conflict. For travelers, these border zones are extremely hazardous. The political situation can be volatile and can change without warning. There's a risk of kidnapping, extortion, and being caught in firefights. Travel is often restricted, with a heavy military presence and numerous checkpoints. The terrain itself is challenging. Dense forests and poor infrastructure make it easy for armed groups to operate, and difficult for help to reach you. This is a part of India where you must be acutely aware of the local political climate, as it can be a matter of life and death. We've arrived at number 1, the most dangerous place in India, the Sunderbans. This is the largest mangrove forest in the world, a bewildering labyrinth of tidal waterways, mudflats, and swampy islands. It is a place ruled by the tides and by its apex predator, the Royal Bengal tiger. But these aren't just any tigers. The tigers of the Sunderbans are notorious man-eaters, responsible for more human deaths than any other tiger population on Earth. They are stealthy, powerful, and perfectly adapted to this amphibious environment, capable of swimming long distances to hunt on different islands. But the tigers are just one part of the danger. The waters are teeming with saltwater crocodiles, some of the largest in the world. Venomous snakes hide in the mangrove roots and drop from branches. And then there's the environment itself. The powerful tidal surges can completely alter the landscape in hours, and the region is frequently battered by devastating cyclones that sweep in from the Bay of Bengal. Getting lost here is a death sentence. It is a primal world where man is not at the top of the food chain. The Sunderbans is, without a doubt, nature at its most raw and most dangerous. And there you have it, a journey through 10 of the most dangerous places in India, from the Bandit ravines of Chambal to the tiger-infested swamps of the Sunderbans. Each location presents a formidable challenge. These places remind us that despite all our technology and progress, there are still corners of the world where nature reigns supreme and where human conflict makes the wild even more perilous. They are a testament to the raw power and untamed spirit of this incredible country. Adventure is thrilling, but safety comes first. Always research and take precautions before exploring the unknown. Understanding the risks, whether from wildlife, weather, or political instability, is the most important survival skill you can have. Pushing your limits is what adventure is all about, but true courage is also knowing when to turn back, when to respect the warnings, and when to leave a place untouched. The goal is always to come back with a story to tell. So, what do you think? Which of these places would you dare to visit, with the right preparation, of course? Or are there any dangerous places in India that you think we missed? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. And if you enjoyed this thrilling countdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling adventures into the wild. Stay safe and stay adventurous.